Hey guys! Happy 2016! First video of the year. It's been approximately, actually it's only been about 10 minutes since I recorded my last video, but the last video that I recorded was the first video that I recorded in about 3-4 weeks. You may have noticed I took a little bit of time off. I had some stuff pre-recorded, but not enough to totally keep me going over the Christmas period. Sorry about that. My brother-in-law was over from Ireland, so we kind of did some holiday touristy stuff while he was here for 2 weeks. Yeah, sorry, I took a break, but I'm back. Yay, it's a new year. So I thought it would be so appropriate to start the year with a roundup of my favorite products from 2015. I'm only talking about makeup today. I don't have any skincare or hair care or anything. I thought this video was probably going to be long enough with just the makeup. I have this much stuff to talk about, so settle in. It's going to be a long video. First up, Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I discovered this kind of at the later half of last year and I freaking love it. It has just immediately become my go-to everyday foundation. Long story short, it's just really lovely, medium coverage. It lasts really well on my oily skin. It looks natural, but it still evens you out enough that you kind of feel, you know, nice. Your skin looks nice and it's just awesome. I love it. And then I do have a drugstore foundation as well, the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I haven't been using this as much because I've just been using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but if you are on a little bit more of a budget, this is actually kind of a really good option. It's a little bit different in that it's a kind of a thicker formula, but actually finish-wise on the skin, it's quite similar coverage, and it lasts really well too. And this did not break me out. Sometimes the more inexpensive foundations can break me out a little bit. So I have 3 powders to talk about. I don't know how that happened. First, I'm briefly going to talk about this one, the Mercier Translucent Finishing Powder. This is definitely not a new product from 2015, and I'm not even sure if I first bought this in 2015. I think I could have this since 2014, but I just got a lot of use out of this in 2015. It's just a really good workhouse powder to have. It doesn't really have any color or coverage, but it keeps your skin matte and it's like invisible on the skin. It's just a really great loose powder. Next is another product that I haven't really used that often now this time of year in summer in Australia, but I will definitely be going back to it when the cooler months roll around. It is the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. This is magnificent. It keeps your skin matte but not overly matte. It definitely has like a little bit of a sheen dewiness to it, but not in an oily way. This color, although I think it's supposed to be more of a luminizing highlighting powder for more medium skin tones, on my natural skin in the winter, this is a great like just everyday powder. It doesn't really have that much coverage in it, but it has a little bit. And then for a more inexpensive powder, I have really been enjoying the L'Oreal True Match powder. This is in the color N1. You can see I've already bored a hole down into it. This is super matte, like really, really matte powder, and it's got coverage in it. So it's a great handbag staple for me. I can use it to just top up my makeup throughout the day. It'll keep the shine down, take away any shine that's already there, and just refresh the coverage. And I especially love this for setting my under eye concealer because it's so matte. It really helps to disguise the look of the hollows under my eyes. Nice coverage, looks great, and is a little bit more affordable than the Hourglass one. And then for concealer, I have been absolutely blown away this year by the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Great coverage, lasts really well. I can use it under my eyes, and I do use it elsewhere on my face, like around blemishes, or if I'm out and about and I want to freshen up my foundation, I'll just kind of draw a few stripes on and I'll have like a beauty blender or something in my handbag and use that to blend it in, and then use the True Match powder over the top, and that's like instant, like new skin, completely fresh complexion. So I actually, when I was trying to decide what concealer to include, because I was kind of to and froing between 2 different concealers, I also was thinking about the Nars Creamy Concealer, and I did use this for most of last year and I loved it. I think it's a great concealer, but the Maybelline one has totally surpassed it. Like, this is the one that I reach for most often, not really this one anymore. And then for color on the skin, I chose the Hourglass Incandescent Electra, which is what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. This is such a gorgeous blush. It's so beautiful. It's like neon kind of coral peachy pink, and it's shot through with these veins of highlight, which is all that I'm wearing as highlight on my cheeks right now. It's just really super glowy, and the color is just the perfect like skin brightening pick-me-up color. I think this would suit so many different skin tones, and if you're a much darker skin, this would actually be a beautiful highlighter as well. I'm actually wearing it as my brow bone highlight too. It's just so pretty, and the texture is really, really fine. It's not glittery or chunky at all. It's just super fine sheen. It's a really kind of sophisticated, oh my god, I just spat a little bit. How ironic, I spat while I was saying the word sophisticated. And then for contouring, I really, really loved the Sephora contour powder in the color Tranquil. Again, this is a later discovery in the year. This is a beautiful kind of cool gray brown color. It's not too pigmented and it's not too like powdery, so you don't put too much on. It's very difficult to overload it unless you like really get your brush in there. And the color is just great on a fair skin like mine. You can use it as a cheek contour actually, and it's a beautiful eyeshadow too. It's a lovely kind of crease color in the eyes. And for highlight slash multitask, I went with the Physicians Formula Nude Wear. I think this is called an I don't know how many times I've looked up the name of this product and I always forget it. Nude Wear Eye Palette something or other. So it's kind of like a shimmer brick. You can use a big brush and like buff all the colors together and you get like a nice kind of pinky bronze sheen. I don't generally use it like that. I either use the darker colors down here as eyeshadows, or the lighter colors as eyeshadows. You can use each individual square as an eyeshadow, or these lighter kind of corner up here is the most amazing highlight. It is just pure metallic shine, no glitter, no shimmer, just like wet slick look shine. It is so shiny, so beautiful. And Physicians Formula, although they're kind of pricey in the drugstore, it's still like cheaper than, you know, a high-end kind of product. But it's just, I think it's just a really lovely versatile product. It's a great one for travel as well, because you have like eyeshadows, blushes, highlight, bronzer, kind of a lot of different products in there. All right, that is it for kind of complexion stuff. So I will touch on a brow product that I really liked. The Eye of Horus brow pencils. These are very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Similar kind of texture, similar application, similar like shape, pencil, everything. It's just a really fine mechanical pencil that you can wind up or you can wind it back in. Very important. MAC doesn't allow you to do that. And it's got a little brow pencil on the other side. It's a really nice kind of long wearing waxy formula. And it's nice and hard, like the pencil itself is really hard, so you can be very precise and do like little brow strokes. I just found myself gravitating towards this pencil more so than my Anastasia one for some reason. I think the color might be a little bit better. For mascara, I really loved the IT Cosmetics Tightline mascara. So this is a kind of an unusual mascara. It's like the tiniest little brush in the whole world. It almost looks like a pencil or something, and it's designed for getting the mascara right in at the roots of the lashes. And apparently there's a treatment in there too that helps to actually like condition your lashes and make them grow and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure I noticed any difference in my lashes from using it, but just being able to get right into the roots of the lashes, when you've got lashes as blonde as mine, sometimes it can be a struggle to really kind of cover every last bit of your lash, and there's nothing worse than having like blonde bits poking through in your lashes. So this is just great for getting every single bit and every single tiny little lash covered in mascara. And I use it as a normal mascara, so I use it the whole way through my lashes. It takes a little bit longer to build up, but when you do build it up, you have lovely kind of separated, fanned out, fluffy eyelashes. And it's a great bottom lash mascara too if you struggle with getting mascara all over the place on your bottom lashes. Really easy mascara to use. And then this is a product that I didn't really use in a whole heap of tutorials because it's an eyeshadow, so I didn't want to use like the same eyeshadow over and over again, but I used this. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Rose Gold. This is my go-to everyday eyeshadow. It is an eye crayon thing, and it's just such a beautiful, like everyday pinky gold color. It just goes with everything. You don't have to think about it at all. And the texture The texture of these is really lovely. It's quite thin, so it doesn't like clump. If you've got texture issues on your eyes, sometimes these cream shadows can kind of highlight that and go a little like crusty looking. This is such a thin texture, it doesn't really do that, and it's not so sparkly that it highlights those texture issues. And it's like the quickest thing in the world. I just literally, like, I don't even have to look in a mirror. I just draw it on and then use my finger to tap out the edge, mascara, and go. And then for just regular eyeshadows last year, I just, oh my God, Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. These were by far and away the winner of eyeshadows for me last year. Just so amazing. They're so soft and buttery and pigmented and shiny and just amazingly gorgeous. I love every single one of them, and I think everybody should own them, and they're just amazing and I love them. So thank you, Makeup Geek. Thank you. For an eyeshadow palette, I wonder if you can guess. Go on, take a guess. You're probably right. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I used this a lot in a lot of tutorials this year. I did a series where I created multiple looks using just this palette. I'll have them linked up here and down below. But this, first of all, smells amazing. Genuinely smells like chocolate, and also kind of tastes like chocolate. I think this is great because of the selection of colors that you have. It's kind of interesting, like they have a pink and like a purpley blue in with the usual like browns and golds and warm colors. And I love that they give you twice as much of the neutral colors, like as the base color and the highlight color, because that's what you use the most in any palette. I think it's a really well thought out palette, and the eyeshadows are beautiful texture, really pigmented and easy to blend. It's kind of ticking all the boxes for me. Onto lips. I discovered quite a few fantastic lip products last year. First of all, I discovered, not that this is a new product, but it was new to me, the NUXE Reve de Miel lip balm. This has been a lifesaver for me all through when I got married, and you know, when you're kind of stressed, and I probably wasn't drinking enough, and we were in Europe and it was summer and it was all hot. I went through a full one of these. Paul used it as well. Actually, this is a great one to keep in your handbag if you have a boyfriend or husband and they get chapped lips too, because this doesn't go shiny on your lips, so they can wear it without feeling like they're wearing lip gloss. It's just really lovely and hydrating, really softening, and you know, it just feels like it's a proper lip treatment. It's not just like a lipstick that says it's moisturizing, like it's actually working and it's really making your lips feel lovely and soft. And then last year was definitely the year of the long wearing matte kind of lip stain, lip cream things, and I fell in love with a couple of different ones, but two of the standouts for me, first of all, were the Rimmel, what are these called? Provocolips, yeah. So these are the two-step kind of ones. So you put on the color first, let it dry, and then you've got your gloss to put over the top to make it shiny and make it feel a little bit more comfortable. I just way preferred these to any of the other ones I tried because they felt the most comfortable. Even without the glossy layer on top, they felt comfortable. I could wear them just the color by itself. And they're so long wearing, and I really like the selection of colors too. And then for a more like traditional matte lip cream, this is a very recent discovery for me this year, but out of all the matte lip creams I tried last year, these were my favorite. The Lestage matte lip creams. I love these because they are the most comfortable than any of the other ones I've tried. They don't like shrink wrap onto your lips, and they don't crumble, and they don't like flake or ball off, and they don't get that like scummy ring around the inside near your teeth. So just a good, comfortable, and really, really nice selection of colors as well. So if you've never heard of Lestage, which I hadn't heard of, to be honest, they're quite a small kind of boutique brand. They only do lip products. So they just very recently brought out these liquid lipsticks, and I think they are smashing it. And then of course, lip liners. You know I love my lip liners. I could have mentioned three, but I wanted to narrow it down to just two. The two that I really loved last year, Gorgeous Cosmetics Kiana. I used this, I think I must have used this in like 20 tutorials this year or last year. Love it. Just a really lovely neutral kind of greyish pinky brown color that goes with a multitude of different lip colors. You can wear it with nudes or deeper colors, wear it by itself, and it's a really long wearing waterproof lip pencil, so it lasts really, really well on. And then the other one is MAC's WHIRL lip pencil, which is more of a deeper kind of plummy brown color. This gives you that 90s kind of Kylie Jenner lip. I like this when I want a neutral lip, but I still want something on my lips. I still want the lips to be a bit of a focus, and this is a great color for overdrawing on your lips if that's something you're into, which I am. And then finally, I have a little bit of a curveball product, which I wasn't going to include it because I didn't even think of it, but then I saw it on my shelf and I was like, you know what? I actually use you an awful lot, so I'm going to talk about you. The Ben Nye Final Seal Setting Spray. This is a funny product. I've got a love-hate relationship with it because it's really unpleasant. I'm not gonna lie. When you spray it on your face, it's like an assault on your face. It's menthol, which I do not understand why you would put menthol in something that you spray on your face and near your eyes, and I don't know. But the reason I'm including it is because it works. This really, really does keep your makeup on for a lot longer than if you don't use it. It's an odd one because when you spray it on and it dries, you can kind of like feel it on your face, almost like a layer of lacquer over your face. So I definitely don't recommend it as an everyday product. I can't imagine this being very good for you, especially the first ingredient is alcohol, and it's got like acrylates, so it's acrylic, it's plastic basically that you're spraying on your face. But for special occasions or for days that you know you're not going to get the opportunity to fix your makeup, weddings, that kind of thing, this is an awesome product to have in your arsenal. And there you go, my 2015 favorites. I cannot believe that 2015 is over. I'm so excited for 2016. I've got really big plans for this year. It's going to be a big one. I'm going to let you in a little secret actually. One of the first things that's happening to me this year, it's literally happening today in a few hours. I'm getting my braces applied. I'm kind of cacking my pants. Anyway, thank you so much for everything in 2015, for watching my videos, for commenting, for following me, like interacting with me on Snapchat. That has been like one of the biggest revelations of last year, actually, Snapchat, and actually seeing your face. What I'm trying to say is I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of the opportunities that you have afforded me in the past year. Next year is going to be just an incredible year for me, and it's all thanks to you, and I am so, so grateful for all of your love and all of your support, and I hope that I can continue to make great videos for you that you enjoy and you learn from, and we can just continue this really cool relationship that I feel we have. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed 2015. I hope you're super excited for this year. Thank you so much for watching and for everything. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.